Hey, how's it going, YouTube? Jacob here for the JTwoH channel. Today we have a fun comic book related Warner Brothers Blu-ray. I just showed it, if you didn't already see it. Warner Brothers Blu-ray sequel review today. This is the second part. I will pop the first part up. Oh man, I'm backwards now for my setup. That side? Whatever, wherever it pops up, I'll pop up the first part. But anyway, we have Batman The Long Halloween Part 2. Today on Blu-ray. Look at that awesome glossy slip. This was sent to me very early. Actually, the weekend before the digital of this even came out. This was sent to me by Warner Brothers as a follow-up. The first part got me really intrigued. I love... Oh, man. I'm going to get those before we stop, before I finish. I love part one. I love what they're doing with these slips, and that's what I'll show you right before. I'll show them together, but look at that. Anyway, I love what they're doing with the slipcovers. I love what they're doing with the story and the releasing and how fun this is. So, Batman The Long Halloween Part 2. I was all in on this even before I got Part 2. I was like, man, they hooked me on Part 1. I'm going to have to grab Part 2. Even if, I didn't have any help from the studios, I had to grab Part 2. So, let's check it out. There is the slipcover. Get away from my lighting there. There is the spine, which... only gripe is these spines they're doing. They're attempting to do a collage or whatever with these, which is fine, but I don't collect all of these movies. I collect them all digitally, but not physically. So now I'm just going to have two random parts of the alphabet. I believe they bring up DC is those two parts I have, but that's my only gripe. The movie is quite awesome. Picks up, obviously, right where the first one left off. Awesome ending to it. I really enjoyed that. So, anyway, let's check out the back. Where's the synopsis? So, essentially, there is a holiday killer, which I believe they just refer to as holiday killer. Does some sort of murder, or commits a murder or homicide on every holiday. So, is that not focusing? Oh man, did that focus? No, that's worse. Focus over here. Oh, come on. Sorry, guys. Oh, jeez, it's like my first day. Oh my god, what is the deal, folks? Is it the... Oh, man. There you go. Oh, I had it. There's the lighting. I don't know. I don't want to dig with it too much. So there's the synopsis there. If you want to attempt to read that. Anyway, so I just gave you a little of the synopsis. It's a sequel to Part 2 or Part 1 directly. It features a... Oh my god, I didn't even see that. I gotta watch this immediately. I watched the bonus from the DC Vault 2 bonus cartoons, but they have a sneak peek of the next movie, Injustice. So by the time this video will have dropped, I will have checked this out because they're making it an animated Injustice film from Warner Brothers through the DC AMU. So let's take off this wonderful slipcover. So there you go there. I wonder if this will... It's not as glossy. Will this focus? That looks a lot better. It still looks like poop, though. Why is it not focusing? I'm also double backwards now. Hold on. What is the deal? Anyway, that's the synopsis. Oh, man. Anyway, so I just gave you the special features, a sneak peek at the next DC animated film, Injustice, plus two bonus DC bonus cartoons from the vault. It's a mouthful, apparently. So there you go. There you got. Is that a spoiler? It's Two-Face. Two-Face and Batman, Poison Ivy, and the Scarecrow all on the cover. And it's referred to as a Long Halloween because I believe the homicides murder. It's murder. The murders start on Halloween of the 1 year and they continue through the next. I believe that's why it's called the Long Halloween. They tell you in the film. But yeah, I checked this out almost immediately after I got it. So there is the inside there. The disc art. No Blu-ray. No Blu-ray. Blu-ray only, no DVD. So there is the Long Halloween Part 2. And of course the Movies Anywhere code. So, Movies Anywhere, iTunes, Fandango, Voodoo, Movies Anywhere, all sorts of platforms there. It's too bright. Let me think with this. Maybe one more shot. It's still super You get the picture. I mean, just DM me if you want the synopsis. I'll copy and paste it for you. So, yeah, highly recommend part 2. Highly recommend part 1. I'm actually going to get part 1 and part 2 so I can show you. But again, what I recommended with the first movie is get this as soon as humanly possible on physical media because of this slipcover. Now, it's still going to look really cool without the slipcover, but man, with the slipcover they put this much effort into, and that matches part 1, like I said, which I'll get to in a second. You're going to want to check this out on physical on day 1. There's a link in the description right now. It's not an affiliate link. It's just Amazon. You know, you're only supporting Warner Brothers. I don't get any kickbacks from this. Go buy this on physical media. Support the DC AMU and support really cool things like this. Like, they didn't have to make this a 2-parter. They didn't have to go the separate ways or go the extra mile with the bonus. Oh, that looks really cool right there. With the cool slip covers and the overarching, you know, they could have released part 1 in 1 year and part 2 in the next. They did so much cool stuff. I was such a big fan of this. Like I said, I like how they ended. I like the plot. I'm assuming at one point, like I did with the death and return of Superman, I'd like to watch these back to back. That would be really cool. And it's not that much of a, it's not that long. 87 minutes. I believe the first one's around 90. So, but you know, it'd be about 3 hours, but it's a really cool story. Animated really well. That's the big thing with these movies. These 2 movies I'm talking about. They're animated so well. I loved how they were animated. They looked... This is a Blu-ray. I thought I was watching a 4K. It's fantastic, man. So let's like snap, and I'll go get the first one and show it together because these slips are awesome. Okay, snagged part 1. Let's check these out together. Ready for this? Boom, and I can't even see it because my damn face, they're in the way. Oh, check that out, man. How cool is that? How cool is that? Long Halloween part 1 and 2. Let's go back here. So they are making, yeah, this is right at the end of the sea. So that is the sea in DC. So maybe they're going to go for universe based on the line. You got a Green Lantern ring. And some early Aquaman stuff there. Almost looks like Constantine on that spine. I could be way off there. I know a lot more Marvel. This is all my DC stuff right there. So, not a ton of DC, but I'm learning, especially animated film, hands down. Warner Brothers and DC just slays. Just slays. I absolutely love the DCMU. I have all of these, at least digitally, and several of them physically, including these 2 now. So, man, how friggin' cool. Anyway, the big news is part 2. If you haven't checked out part 1, check it out. Buy it on physical media. But I'm here to promote 2. So part 2, I really recommend, especially if you've already got part 1, get part 2. That's what goes without saying. How you gonna know how it ends? So I'd recommend those. Huge thank you to Warner Brothers for sending me this to check out super early. I was so excited. I almost thought about buying it digitally, had the physical come later because I was so curious and excited. So thank you to Warner Brothers. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you dig the new setup, let me know too. If you're a constant watcher, especially if you watched the first part, which hopefully I figured out how to link. Let me know if you like the new setup or if anything I should change. I know the air conditioner's kind of going right now. The lighting's on. Kind of dinked with the focusing thing is an issue. That I will fix. I'm assuming it's because of lighting, but we'll see. I'm also like backwards and upside down. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to support them and support the Warner Brothers enterprise or Warner Brothers, you know, physical media train, and we'll keep it going, and we need more DC stuff. So, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check out all my links in the description. I have my podcast, which I co-host with Mr. Crazy Joe. If you're watching this August, which you are, you're probably watching this on release day, August 10th. This just came out. Check it out. But also, we have been doing a podcast today since August 1st. So we are 10 podcasts in, and also we do our regular ones on Friday. So there's 11 podcasts already up in the month of August. Check them out. That's some great work. I'm really excited about it's called the Dog Days of Podcasting. I'm very excited for August. Podcast a day is insane. So check it out. Also in the link is Twitter and Instagram, which are Twitter and Instagram. My TV time and my letterbox, where we review all the TV shows and movies I review, such as Batman: The Long Halloween Part 2, and eBay and Bluray.com, which are kind of self-explanatory. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you later. Hey, have you liked it? Have you subscribed it? Go ahead and smash that notification bell as well. And also check out these additional options. We've got video you may or may not enjoy. We've got a playlist. You'll probably enjoy it. It should contain this video if I did it correctly. And also, go ahead and show that subscribe button some love. I would appreciate it.